Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Fabrizio Romano here as always to keep you posted on the transfer market. Today guys, more stories, new video. Remember to stay tuned here as every single day because the market is moving, the news are happening, and here we are together every single day for all the very latest. So things are happening and as always we will be together here to keep you updated. Today guys, I want to start, first of all, the latest news arrived. One is here we go for Benfica. Alessandro Circati, centre back from Parma, is joining Benfica, so they find new centre back after Antonio Silva going to Bournemouth a few days ago, and then Aaron Wan-Bissaka from West Ham to Aston Villa. Here we go, deal done for former Manchester United right back, going to Villa on loan with a conditional obligation to buy. So all done. Wan-Bissaka will undergo a medical very soon, and don't forget that Aston Villa also signed Zion Suzuki and Matteo Ruggeri over the recent days. We wait for the official statements, but that's the direction of travel. So many movements. It's been a very busy day in Spain, and not only because Rodri is finally official to Barcelona. So Rodri deal is completed and is now official until June 2030. João Cancelo will be official in the next days. It's just about the paperwork, but there is no doubt everything is done. João Cancelo is going to be a Barcelona player on a 3-year contract, Rodri 4 years. So that's the difference. And then Jose Mourinho officially presented today by Florentino Perez as new Real Madrid manager. So completing many big stories of the summer. And then new coach for Senegal also, Patrick Vieira, who is going to be the new head coach leading the Senegal national team. Talking about more news, Premier League and not only. Let me clarify something on Manchester City. It's true that Newcastle United have arrived for Nico Gonzalez. So let's recap a little bit the midfield situation at Manchester City because it can have an impact also for other clubs. First of all, Rodri gone. Bernardo Silva gone. Tijani Reinders. Today, Tijani is flying to Saudi Arabia, arriving now to undergo medical test and become a new Al Qadsiya player. The deal was completed days ago, was an exclusive story last week out of nowhere. Tijani Reinders will sign a 4-year contract, 1-year option, and the transfer fee for Manchester City will be 61 million euros. And then we also know now Nico Gonzalez could leave the club. Nico has never been untouchable for Manchester City. At the moment, the deal is not done yet. It's just a negotiation. But Newcastle believe that this could be a genuine possibility, a realistic possibility. For Manchester City, the player has never been untouchable because Nico has always been considered as a very good backup, but not as a regular starter at Manchester City. When they invested big money in January 2025 to sign Nico Gonzalez from Porto, they had a feeling that this could be a regular starter, but this was not the case. And so now, in case of good proposal, Newcastle could give him a chance, and the transfer is already approved by the coach, Matthias Gisle. So Newcastle are trying to add Nico Gonzalez to their squad after Dedic official few days ago. Obviously for Manchester City, what does it mean? Ayoub Boadi, guys, Boadi is just a matter of time. The agreement between Manchester City and Lille is really at the final stages. They have an agreement with the player. Boadi is joining now, not in 2027 now, and so I expect that here we go any moment for Ayoub Boadi, but the two clubs are really at the final stages of the negotiation. And then, obviously, this could be extra money for Manchester City to invest on more midfielders. Enzo Fernandez, guys, is still being discussed internally at Manchester City. Even today, from what I'm hearing at the club, there were conversations about the Enzo Fernandez situation. On player side, Javier Pastore, the agent of the player, had conversations on daily basis these days, even after the deadline set by Chelsea for Enzo Fernandez. So I would not be surprised if Manchester City arrive again and try to open negotiations for Enzo Fernandez. I would not be surprised because the understanding is that this Enzo situation, yes, on Friday changed the dynamics because Chelsea can now decide whatever they want. Chelsea will be more than happy to keep Enzo at the club. Chelsea are not desperate with this situation, but at the same time, Chelsea are in control. Chelsea decide about the transfer fee. This verbal exit clause is no longer valid, so we have to see how the conversations will continue. For sure, another exit would be important. Then, mentioning more, as we're talking about Chelsea, also about Karim Koulibaly. He's a centre-back playing for Werder Bremen, wanted by several clubs around Europe. This boy is considered as one of the next top talents when we talk about centre-backs. Sporting linked with a move, but my understanding is that Sporting truth is that they are not involved in this story. So at the moment, I'm not aware about Sporting bidding or Sporting trying. Strasbourg are leading the race to sign Karim Koulibaly, but with a view to a potential future move to Chelsea. So this is a signing for Strasbourg now, but there is a feeling internally at Bluco Group that Koulibaly could join Chelsea one day. They see a Chelsea potential in the player. Obviously, this will be a signing for Strasbourg, absolutely respecting Strasbourg project, believing in Strasbourg project. So this is the direction, but again, there is still something to do in terms of club-to-club agreement with Werder Bremen. And Bluco want to be careful till the end because there are more clubs involved. At the moment, I'm told Sporting are not reaching those numbers, so Sporting are not part of the conversation, but there are more clubs and it is a special player, so it could be a talent for Chelsea one day. Then guys, today, very important to mention, Diego Simeone, Atletico Madrid coach, goes to press conference and when asked about Julián Alvarez, first of all says Julián is not going to play for this opening La Liga game for Atletico Madrid because of the physical condition. He said, I hope in the next 4 days he will build up the condition and he will be ready to play. But then Simeone, when asked about Barcelona, Julián staying, Julián leaving, he said, the owner spoke. Not me, not you, the owner. The owner spoke, the owner has been very clear, and it's like when you go to court. There is nothing else to do. So Simeone says the owner made very clear that Julián is going nowhere. And so the message from Atletico is very strong. Barcelona, keep waiting, keep hoping. This is not from Simeone, that's what I'm saying. Barcelona, keep waiting, keep hoping. Keep trying, understand if they can find a way. But today, again, Atletico Madrid, in public and in private, send very clear message. They don't want to sell Julián Alvarez, especially in this case to Barcelona. So at the moment there is no breakthrough at all, and the message from Simeone pointing at the owner and sending this Atletico message, not just a Simeone message, an Atletico Madrid message, well, that looks very powerful. Let me add something also on Victor-Osimhen, as many of you keep asking me about this story. My understanding is that between Arsenal and Victor-Osimhen, there is nothing really concrete. So there is no negotiation, no bid. I know many people started linking Osimhen with Arsenal since they had a conversation with Galatasaray for Gabriel Martinelli, but the understanding is that Arsenal are not in concrete or advanced negotiations for Victor-Osimhen as of today. Should this change from now to the end of the window, I will let you know. But Galatasaray absolutely guarantee that they are not entertaining any talks for Victor-Osimhen. Well guys, on this and much more, let me know your opinion as always. Remember to like this video, turn on the notification bell, to subscribe to the channel because every single day is plenty of news here, and I will see you soon. Ciao!